Greetings James Bond fans and welcome back to the Bond Geek channel with me, your host, the name's Stevens, Henry Stevens. Everybody, how'd you do? Hope you're all well, hope enjoying a good Bond film, a good Bond book, good Bond video game, a good James Bond, whatever makes you part of this glorious fandom, everybody, that is the James Bond community, everybody. Welcome to the show. Now everybody, last week I did a video about how to get younger audiences interested into James Bond, everybody, because I honestly feel, even though they do great merchandise for the die-hardcore fans, and I say it again, everything on the 007 store, I honestly wish I could buy and have. In my day, when I was younger, there was like video games constantly all the time, more merchandise like magazines going out, and more TV stuff. I just felt Bond was so much more a thing when I was a kid than what it really is now, everybody. And one of the things I mentioned was I do think we need to go into spin-offs on Amazon Prime, because as some of you, I'm sure you all know, everybody, actually, that Amazon is trying to buy MGM. We're hoping that it goes through in the beginning of 2022. My honest thoughts about that right now, everybody, is I'm actually a pro for it. I think MGM has suffered too much over the years, certainly the Daniel Craig era, with lack of fund problems, which has delayed and halted movies for so long, everybody. It'll be really nice for MGM to have a constant, proper home, proper backers who can offer them the money to make the great content MGM just makes again and again and again, everybody. I really do firmly believe that. And literally, right off the bat in that video, I talked about, why don't you do like either a TV show or a Prime original movie on the characters from No Time to Die, Nomi and Paloma, and do a sort of spin-off. And honestly, I just mentioned it right on the video there. And the more I thought about it, the more I was just getting excited and excited and excited about this whole possibility. I was just thinking, this could work. This could actually be really cool. What it could be like in my head would be like the Hobbs and Shaw of the James Bond franchise, everybody. Because, you know, just going in quickly into Fast and Furious, everybody, one of my favourite films in that whole franchise, apart from Fast and Furious 5, is actually the spin-off they did with Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, which was, as the aforementioned, Hobbs and Shaw. And I just thought, you know what, I'd actually like to do a video just going into that in a bit more detail and showing my sort of potential I think you could do with it. And I'll just say this right off the bat, everybody. My idea, I'm sort of seeing as both a movie and a maybe 8 to 10 episodic sort of show, really, everybody. You could see it as both things, everybody. But the first season or first film would be this idea, everybody. And let's go into it right now. But before we get into the full details, I just want to give you my initial thoughts about these two characters, everybody, because going into No Time to Die, I was really excited about these characters. I thought Lashana Lynch's new 007 would be really interesting and really cool character, and to be honest, I thought she was terrific. She nailed it right out of the park. I love how when she first meets Bond, she's very, very aggressive to him, very sort of stiff and very sort of intentionally trying to just really upset him and hurt him, saying you're old, you're passé. And you know, when she reveals that she's got the new 007 number, she's intentionally trying to stick a knife into him and like twist it, really make him suffer, make him feel obsolete. And then throughout the whole film, they have a sort of trying to one-up each other, and sometimes Naomi one-ups Bond, sometimes Bond ups her. And then just going into the finale, where she gives Bond back his 007 number, you can just see that mark of friendship between those two. It really was, I think, absolutely beautiful. And then those two working together, going off into the finale of No Time to Die, everybody. Honestly, I just fell in love with Lashana Lynch's Agent Naomi character. I thought she was absolutely terrific, everybody. And the same, I have to say, comes from Paloma, Ana de Armas's CIA Cuba agent character, who literally just came in really hyper and really happy, saying, hi, yes, first job, here's suit for you. You know, being all sort of amazing badassness in that movie, and then going, great working with you, we should do it again. It was, these two characters I just thought were terrific. I loved every moment they were on screen screen. They never actually got on screen together. And you know what, I'll just end up by saying this about Ana de Armas's character. I knew going into this film, I just knew in the pit of my stomach, everybody, that she's going to be in it for this little part of the movie. She's going to be absolutely amazing, knock it out of the park. We'll all be like begging, no, we want more Ana de Armas in this film as well. And you know what? I was right. We absolutely did, because that's exactly how I felt, everybody. So yeah, that was just mentioning. So everybody, as you see on the poster that I've got on the screen here, my idea for the film is called détente. Now, why am I calling it détente? Because I believe that is actually very important for the state of things that we were seeing in No Time to Die. I know there's slightly spoilerish here, everybody. The majority of the world has seen it by now. But the fact of the matter is the CIA and the British are not really seeing eye to eye. They're not playing well together like they have done throughout all the years in the James Bond franchise, everybody. You know, and I was just thinking about it in general, thinking, well, in the late the 80s Bond films, when, you know, détente was actually a thing during the Cold War, everybody, this would actually be a perfect way to sum up how the British and the Americans are with each other at the moment. And this film or TV show could be a great way of helping getting the British and the CIA sort of back together, working together, and being friends again. And I sort of seeing that as being a bit of like what the end of this either movie or series will be in the Amazon Prime show or movie, everybody. Now, going into this, everybody, I want to make something very clear. There is absolutely no James Bond music whatsoever. There is no Gunbarell. I'll say there is a title sequence if you want, because it's a TV show, it's going to always have a title sequence in there somewhere, everybody. Or it's a movie, we'll give it a title sequence, everybody. But you know what? This film is really going to be its own thing, okay? The James Bond stuff, that's cinematic, that's in the big cinemas. This is something for Amazon Prime. The James Bond theme is not going to be playing in this film, everybody. Even if Agent Nomi, I do still give her, you know, if she does have a new 00 number in this film, which is likely she will, you know, it's not going to have any 007 theme in it whatsoever. I want to make that very clear, everybody. But essentially, my story has a basis, if you will, from The Spy Who Loved Me. Because you know how in The Spy Who Loved Me, it's about the British and the Russians working together to stop Carl Strongbow, obviously Bond and Major Anya Massiva. I see something like that having to be needing to be done. And the way I see it done is, what if agents from both the British Secret Service and the CIA are being killed literally like a non-stop, like it's almost a domino effect. One is happening, then the next one is happening. And the thing is, all of them are being left with the same calling card, if you will. There is someone out there intentionally going for British and CIA agents around the world, everybody. So this is now putting both agencies in a situation where they basically started, well, we're going to sort this problem out all by ourselves. So we'll send our best agent, which is Agent Nomi. The US send their new up-and-coming agent, Paloma, to go and investigate it. So they start doing their own operations, and lo and behold, they realise they have to work together to stop the bad guy, everybody. So that is in general the story that I have in my mind. It's very basic, very generic, but what I love about this story about oppositions having to sort of come and work together is there is so much room for creativity of how you have to get them eventually deciding to work together, how they sort of play off each other. Because I imagine that these two agents would really work well together and work really well against each other. Sort of like, you're in my way, get out of my way, or you're in my way, get out of my way. I'm better than you, bye. You know, to stuff like that. And then finally getting them to work together, I think it could be an absolutely amazing pairing, everybody, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. But just to leave it on this sort of note, I imagine the end, sort of, if you will, the big bad guy of this series or movie. I'm saying that a lot, I know, everybody. But essentially, I imagine it would be a terrorist who wants to intentionally start a war between the UK and the USA, breaking forever that long-lasting friendship, and that is their intentional goal, trying to frame each other for killing each other's agents. Again, that could play into the film, everybody, where these two, Ana de Armas's Paloma and Lashana Lynch's Nomi start actually trying to kill each other a bit because they do believe each other's working for the bad guy or something like that. And then obviously coming together and stopping this war between the UK and the USA, everybody. Well, everybody, that is my very basic idea of this TV sort of show / spin-off, everybody. And if it was a TV show, I'd just like to add the next season will be called something else and it would go into a complete new story. And or the next film, everybody. So yeah, just very quickly, that has been my thoughts about this idea of a No Time to Die spin-off on Amazon. Now, I want to know, everybody, you can be as cruel as you want, I don't care, or as complimentary as you want, I don't care. Tell me what you think roughly about this idea. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? I really can't wait to have discussions with you either on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or on the comments down below. Don't forget to also like and comment, everybody, down below to this channel, everybody, because as well as these great sort of videos I'm doing here for you, everybody, we've got James Bond reviews, we've got top 10 videos, got editorials, what if scenarios, you name it, everybody, we've got it. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, everybody, my name is Henry Stevens and this is the Bond Geek. Goodbye.